You keep talking like your voice still carries, like a shadow reaches where I stand. But all I see is movement in the distance, a blur of faces I don't understand. You mistake attention for importance, mistake proximity for weight. But not everyone who watches matters. Some were only built to hate. I've learned the shape of empty echoes, the sound of people chasing names, the kind who feed on borrowed angles just to feel involved in flames. You throw your words like they are weapons, like they're meant to leave a scar. But it's hard to fear a silhouette when I can't remember who you are. You wanted to be a problem, wanted space inside my head. Funny how the loudest people leave the lightest tread. You're just background noise to me, static in a crowded room. A face to face the second I stop looking in your direction. You call it war, I call it vanity. You call it hate, I barely see. The truth that should sting the most is he never meant enough to be a ghost. Living loud on secondhand smoke, building stories out of envy, trying hard to make them choke. Every whisper dressed as insight, every jab disguised as truth. But nothing says irrelevance like obsession without proof.